The alien in Guts and
Alright.
Blackpowder.
This is the test.
The alien is a command that can only be used by the
remember this.
GNB developers.
Take
cover! Forward march! Take that way!
Je vous remercie, monsieur.
Guts and Blackpowder is a Napoleonic-era themed team-based zombie game, and while that might sound like a bunch of gibberish and buzzwords, I swear it makes sense. In the longer definition, it's a game where the plot takes place in the 1800s, where for a Roblox game, it is very plot-heavy, where a mysterious infection named many different things has conquered Europe, starting at Russia. But this isn't a lore video, so I'm gonna end it there. The main focus of this game is to complete various maps and game modes as a team of 10 to 20 soldiers from a collection of nations. It's reminiscent of games like Left 4 Dead where teamwork is everything, and despite it being a Roblox game where stupid mobile players don't understand the inner workings, and if every stupid mobile player doesn't understand the inner workings, and if every PC player is snobby and thinks themselves too good to defend their surgeon for one moment. Napoleonic games, you'd assume, bring a group of people who are obsessed with Napoleonic times. LARPers in the most literal sense. But Guts and Blackpowder is different from their brothers and sisters in one aspect. You don't need to understand Napoleonic times to get into this fandom. You don't need to know what an officer is, or what an old guard is, or what a European is. Because Americans are in this game, and they have the best voice lines.
I'll knock your teeth in with this door if it doesn't open in the next... Periwinkle!
The game focuses around 7 unique classes. Ranker, Officer, Seaman, Musician, Sapper, Surgeon, and Chaplain, all of which have their own etiquettes, weapons, stereotypes, and importance to the team. But today, I only care about one very underrated class. I didn't save the next 5 minutes of the video, voice recording, so I need to redo it now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look at that. The Musician is the 4th class of the selection menu, a class with an instrument, melee, and utility. Most musicians get a bad rep for not paying attention, and that's definitely something I did while recording. It's a very low cholesterol class, you should click to a tempo. Why should you trust anything I say about this game? Well, I have almost 300 hours. I have every support class item, and I have Old Guard, and Old Guard players get all the babes and money. Objectives are a big part of Guts and Blackpowder. Most maps need you to do a task, and while some people have a black and white way of saying it, A class has to do this objective, while B class blah blah blah. What I think is stupid, most classes, like Musician, is very flexible, and who does objective is based on how your team is looking and acting. If your chaplains and surgeons are doing objectives, you're gonna make sure they aren't dying, so afterwards they can heal you. Think of it like Holdout. There's a couple of good strategies for Musician. My personal favorite is never stop playing. Take your instrument and never drop it. Though people with this mentality are useful to your team, they sometimes might be the reason your team fails. Because of that, all of their front lines died to a single runner. They chose not to kill and eventually die from a zapper and not complete any objectives. But this works both ways. Your Musician can die to a runner shambler combo and then turn viral behind all of your offensive classes, and then everyone dies with the same someone else will do it mindset, and eventually everybody dies because they all had the same everybody dies because they all had the same someone else will do it mindset. This works for all game modes essentially. Campaign is an exception to a couple of these rules in a unique way. My rule of thumb for objectives is to never do an objective that makes me put down my instrument, like the crates in London or the anchor in Roscoff. Rankers and sappers are relying on your fife boost, and the other support classes are relying on your drummer boost. Focus on what your team needs, because playing Musician is a very selfless class. Cough, cough, don't let your teammates die to a runner because you're playing your instrument. Hello? Oh my goodness, my computer is loud. as most classes should. When falling behind because a surgeon or a chaplain had to urgently heal or bless, you should always prioritize defending them from the hordes of zombies that usually spawn when a player lags behind. As a musician, you should definitely focus on being in front of your teammates, but on maps like Roscoff or London, falling behind can mean a terrible death to your support classes. And as a musician, you're incredibly fragile, so making sure your chaplain is alive after you get infected by a runner is high priority. High priority. Guts and Blackpowder has a ton of various special effects, some anatomically questionable, while some are just some guy. Quick round, Shamblers. One of the rare exceptions to the previous rule. Somebody will definitely handle it. Whether an officer with a trigger-happy mood at the end of an endless round, or a surgeon desperate for supplies. Unless you're by yourself, you shouldn't be handling these guys at all. Runners, the bane of your existence. You better be fucking good at using a saber, because it's one of the only things stopping you from being pushed off the edge of San Sebastian. These little shit faces will target you like a football player trying to grab the ball. If you're lucky, you don't even have to react if you're on a good team. Zappers. When a zapper gets too close to position, it's basically rad. They do so much damage that you're cooked. They're so slow that you can probably outrun them easily. I'd say if they're close enough to hit with a pike, they're way too close for a musician. So if nobody has killed it by the time it gets that far, you should probably put down your instrument. Igniters. Callouts are your best friend. Since you're a musician, keeping an eye out for both runners and igniters are very useful. Though most ignore callouts, there's always that one team player acknowledging you, and we'll get the jump done for you. Cuirassiers. You better be swift on your fucking feet to get past these guys. Again, callouts are your best friend, and breaking ankles is fun and expensive for your teammates. One exception is support classes. If your chaplain's gonna get impaled and you know there isn't a respawn point or a surgeon to save them, you better hope Siege Sapper is standing between that cuirassier and the chaplain currently performing a blessing, because if they're not, you're gonna be a meat shield for them. Bombers. I've seen way too many musicians face plant into bombers and one time decide to use their sword. I already said to never put down your instrument unless someone is in danger, so frankly all you can do to a bomber is back up until someone shoots it. Night. Alright, this one's gonna be... I need to slow down for this one. Musicians get way too fucking ballsy on Westminster during this segment. You have to fight this night zombie to get a key and a musician so you can use the exit. And while enough seamen could get this objective done in seconds, if you're unlucky and everything falls apart, this knight will kill you faster.
And I'll watch him too. The comedy of how it feels to play musician is like the video I could watch probably on loop for a while. Like that is beautiful.
Yeah. Oh my god!
What were you doing?
They killed him! They killed him! Oh my god, he got two of them. He got two of them. Oh
He's
shit!
going
He got me! He got me!
You're dead?
The knight is going crazy! He's no! He got him! The knight! He's wiping out our whole team! The knight is wiping out our team! The knight killed like 5 people! Oh, Alex is not gonna make it. Alex is not gonna make it. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, he's not gonna make it. Oh, he's dead! Oh my god, he's dead! The knight's gonna kill us all! Oh my god! He's really gonna do it! The knight's gonna solo! The knight's gonna solo everyone!
Guys, I just got hit with the most evil news ever.
Oh man, that was crazy. That was so unfortunate.
Y'all remember Fandroid?
What? What about Fandroid?
Fandroid.
In this clip, you can see me sprinting for my life and my entire team almost fails to save me from this knight. And while it's fun to taunt the knight before they activate, like the other support classes, stand as far away as possible with your instrument. The room's barely big enough to fit your buff to work anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sick right now, so alright, open windows. I'll do this for recording, why not? It's my YouTube video. You can't judge me. I hope you got all of that. Alright. I'm sick right now, so I'm sorry, but for this last 2 to 1 minute of the video, I'm gonna be very sick. Saber sucks, which is a lie. If you're absolutely determined to get kills and don't care about range and technique, and just want to throw your axe around like a sapper with a micro-sized problem, then the hand axe is a great option. Personally, I do use the saber, because it's more focused on range than damage, and is way easier to hit runners, your worst enemy. Musicians only have 3 items: water bucket, tar bottle, and grenade. Water bucket puts out fires, tar bottle starts fires, bottle, goddamn. And grenade is a bomb, self-explanatory. As a support class, I recommend the water bucket, because you're always going to be close to your teammates when an igniter throws an ion. Now here's the good part. All the instruments. Musicians have 3 instruments. In short, Fife gives your teammates a reload boost, Sappers get a build boost too, drums make melee swing faster, and bugle gives a damage boost. I do not give a shit about what the instruments do. I do care about how little I have to do while playing. So here's a Musician 101, how to do as little as possible based on your instrument. Fife. Fife players are as mindless as the shamblers that roam the streets. All you have to do is click the metronome, watch some people die to a runner, and smirk knowing you're doing your part of the team, making the equally dumb rankers reload faster. Drummers are just the people who don't want to use Fife because of their bad perception. Drummers aren't any better. You're still gonna zone out while playing your music and someone's gonna die to being mauled by shamblers, but at least you're doing a lot more for your non-firearm teammates. Bugle is a different beast. You're a very active member of your team with this instrument. You have to fill up the speeder at the bottom of your screen by attacking enemies. Kinda like an officer charge. But unlike the officer's charge, this one's based on hits and not damage, so I recommend the saber for bugle. Well, I'm done. That was it. I did it. That was all the musician stuff, and I don't know how to end this video. So, watch this clip.
Is Guts and Blackpowder coming to Forsaken?
Ugh. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I'm doing the outro while I'm sick. This is the first video I'm doing in like a video essay kind of format. Not really an essay. More of like a tutorial? I don't know what you would call this genre of video. I really like Guts and Blackpowder. I really wanted to make something about it for a while. And streaming wasn't enough for me because